Now that I got that done, I'm ready for all three of those. And I'm going to start with this one right here in the hallway. Let's see if I can't get you up there. Something like that. Okay. Now see that others, there's a different smoke alarm behind this smoke alarm. Got two smoke alarms up there. What's the deal with that? Well, that second smoke alarm is connected to the alarm system, the security alarm system to the house, this one over here. And we ended up deciding to do that, but we still want these to work. And it's time to get those replaced. Got the power shut off. I made sure of that. And I just unscrew that, and usually it'll come off of the base. Okay, and it's going to be like that. So I'm just going to take that and undo it. And this has the smoke alarm battery in it right here. Before I get ready to throw these away, I'll take the battery out and disconnect it because I don't want that going off of the trash can or something. And those batteries are probably pretty old. I don't know if I'm even going to save them. I don't think I will, unless there's a date on them or something. And this is just attached with two screws. They go up to the junction box. You don't even have to take them off all the way. These happen to be sheetrock screws, and sometimes the head of the sheetrock screw is such to where you can just take this off. Other times, maybe you have to take that off all the way. Okay. And now, boy, that thing's packed. Got to get the wire nuts out. Have to kind of rearrange these wires a little bit. Just kind of look and see what you're doing here, so you can kind of see how you're going to put the wires all back up in there. And the white one went in first, and I'm gonna let the white one go in first because of how the wires are rearranged. The red went in after that, and it's just how they're kind of folded over each other. If I try to put the black ones in first, I'm going to be fighting it. Okay, so simple enough. I've got two wires coming out of each one, three wires counting the little piece here that's attached. So I know all these wire nuts will fit on everything with no problems. Okay, so now I can just unravel that. And whoever put these in, they twisted the wires together. And so the white wires are still connected together, the red, the black. If not, you can just pull them apart, push them up there. Okay. So I've got white, red, black. Now that little harness that I just took off, it had a yellow wire. It had a black, white, and yellow. The yellow connected to the red. So very simple. Black to black, white to white, red to red. How easy could that be? Wire nuts came with it. Or no, they didn't. No wire nuts came with the smoke alarm. But I'm reusing the existing wire nuts. They still look in good shape. Pull on there. Lots of times people will say, "Oh, you're not supposed to save and reuse your wire nuts." Well, these look like they're fine. I'm not like trying to smash 4 wires together in a wire nut, or just 1 or 2 wires in a wire nut that had connected to 3. Let's say it's bigger in there. Then I might want to install it with a new wire nut or something. This one's spinning. Look at that. Silly thing, it wasn't tightening up. And it seemed to not want to work too well. Okay, so I'll try it again. Try it again, see what happens. That seems good. Feels, well, maybe not. It's twisting. You there? Might have to get a new wire nut for that one. Doesn't seem to want to tighten up on there. I don't know what the deal is with that one. So, it's almost like one wire is cut a little bit longer than another one. I don't like how they've got that. And so I'm gonna take that and loosen it up. The overlap is not very good on it, so let's just see what we can do with that. I may have to well, I'll try to untwist it and see if I can get all the wires straight. And if not, if one of those broke off or something, you'd have to restrip your wire. No biggie. I could do that, but I'm gonna try not to. We'll see if we can't use the same wire nut. If not, I'm gonna have to go into the garage and try to find another wire nut. I'm taking my wire strippers and just trying to make this one a little bit longer, the one on the harness. Okay. Now let's see if I can reuse the same wire nut. Let's see. Nope, it's just twisting. It's just twisting. I don't like that. I'm not going to use that wire nut. Okay, so I'm going to have to find a new wire nut, and I might even have one in my nail bag that I can use. We'll see. Let's see what I got here. Sometimes I'll carry just different things. A little this, a little that. You know, I don't think I have any. No, I got plastic anchors and such. Okay, so I've got to find a wire nut in the garage, and I'll be right back. Here I got a whole assortment. And it was a yellow wire nut. Okay, so I can use that. And I also had some white ones. Let's see. This one's kind of like the equivalent of a yellow. This one right here. Okay. I think I'm going to use that one. This yellow one would work. I could use that. Now, see, I've got different colored ones. Orange, I couldn't really use orange because I've got two solid wires up there and a stranded wire. And usually I'll use an orange wire nut for one solid and then a stranded wire that I'm hooking up to a light switch or a light fixture or a ceiling fan wire or something like that, but that might not fit. The red wire nuts are for something bigger. That would probably just spin on there if I use the red. And see, the blue is even smaller than the orange. So you can buy a pack like that at the store, you know, different ones. And so I'm going to use this one right here. I think that'll work. Let's just get back up there and see if it will. If it doesn't, then I can use the yellow one. Okay. But this white one is about the same size, and it's got the wings on the side. I call that like a wing nut. It helps your thumb, your finger kind of twist it. That yellow one didn't have it. It was a different type of yellow. Okay, get back up there. Let's see if I can't hook that together. Ooh. Okay. Okay. It's working just fine. Okay. Twist it until it feels snug. I'm going to pull on this stranded wire. Just pull on the wires a little bit. Make sure that it's all seated properly and the wire's not going to come out of there. Okay. Now I can push them back up. This yellow one went first because the wires are situated such to where it'll go back up in a certain little slot. Everything just kind of went up in there, nice and easy. So I took the time to see which wires went in first. Okay, so now that's all you want sticking down like that. Now I'm going to take my cover plate and just find the wire, the screws, and once I get it, I can twist it into place, and you'll see where it needs to go. Now just tighten up the screws, the mounting screws that were already up there. And if a screw comes out or something, you can't find one, you can use a sheetrock screw. These are sheetrock screws like 1.25 inches long. Just make that so it's snug. Don't over tighten it, because all you'll do is push the screw right through the mounting bracket, because the mounting bracket's plastic. Okay, just so it feels snug. And that's hanging down there like that. And now I'm gonna find exactly the holes and push it in like that. Hold it up there, and usually you can hold it and then twist it into place. You got to make sure it's in there all the way. Now see, it clicked on. Ta-da! Just like that. To get it off, there's a little side button on there, usually on certain smoke alarms, to unscrew it. You can't just unscrew it if you want to take it off without depressing this little side deal to get it off. Now, on your smoke alarm, your existing smoke alarm, your old one, you just have to kind of look at it and see how to take it off. Not all come down the same way. Okay? So before I do anything else, I'm not going to press the button. There's a reset button on there. I'm not going to do anything because I'm not ready for it. Okay? We're not going to turn the power back on yet. We've got to turn the power to the breaker back on to then put it into a sequence to set the whole smoke alarm. Especially, you have to do that every time you turn your power off. You have to do a reset, a retest. Now, I'll show you that after I get these other ones installed. Okay, but first off, I'm going to install the other two smoke alarms in these bedrooms first. I'm going to get them installed just like this one. Hopefully they go up just as easy, maybe easier. Maybe I don't have to replace any wire nuts on this next one. We'll see, won't we?